But you know what?
There's a man named Ron Cleveland, you know he's the real deal. Real deal. Out in the wild, casting lines where the water meets the reel. He's got a heart full of fire and hands that build with pride. In his garage late at night, where the dreams come alive. Ooh, dreams come alive. Oh yeah, yeah. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Ron's the kind of guy who'll light up a grill with a sizzle and a laugh, got that backyard thrill. He's out there on the weekends, pitching up the tent, living life his own way, every single cent well spent. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. From the garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in and join Ron, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the round chair, pour a drink and let's sit a while. Ron Cleveland's lift, bringing country style, with friends in the mix and the grill in between. This is Ron Cleveland's world, where life is serene. And the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. The garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in and join Ron, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. From the garage to the river. There's a man named Ron Cleveland, you know he's the real deal. Real deal. Out in the wild, casting lines where the water meets the reel. He's got a heart full of fire and hands that build with pride. In his garage late at night, where the dreams come alive. Ooh, dreams come alive. Oh yeah, yeah. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Ron's the kind of guy who'll light up a grill with a sizzle and a laugh, got that backyard thrill. He's out there on the weekends, pitching up the tent, living life his own way, every single cent well spent. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. From the garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in and join Ron, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and Welcome to Ronston, where the good times always feel. Oh, sit back and enjoy the grab a chair, pour a drink and let's sit a while. Ron Cleveland's live, bringing country style, with friends in the mix and the grill in between. This is Ron Cleveland's world, where life is serene. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. The garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in, enjoy a road, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ronston, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found.
Okay. Can y'all see me? Are we working? I don't know.
Good morning, feller.
What's happening? Well, I did a big bad dum-dum. I just killed probably roughly $10 in minnows. So we're gonna bring the old minnow bucket. Definitely got cold today. Cold froze in a little bit. Better grab the split bar. Wherever I put it.
Dang ol' Minners took the hit, huh?
Yeah. And there it is. So where did I lay it this time?
Like I always say, you will have that on the big jobs, friend.
Yeah. It just sucks because I killed an entire bucket of minnows. I got 2 or 3 of them or 4 of them that are still alive, barely.
Oh Hayes yells hope ya catch something tonight, Ron.
Well, we definitely didn't make it easy to do that. The dudes, a little cold water. Throwing a couple ice chunks in there. You know, Lord willing, one of these dudes will still, oh, almost fell over. Don't do that. Still have enough life in it to catch a fish.
Jim Maui asks, batteries die in the aerator?
I forgot to plug it in. They were almost dead yesterday when I left, and I forgot to plug it in. It's a lithium battery pack. Yeah, not a wise move on my part. But we'll see. I got a couple hours to spend out here, so we'll see what happens. It's not real smart on my part. We'll say that. Ice is moving a lot.
OG yells a root tootin' tootie howdy doody to ya their partner.
OG, put down the Clint Eastwood movies and back away from the TV.
I just woke up. Retro says back away, promptly.
I think tomorrow night I'm going to pack up the fish house and move to a different lake. One that's a little easier for me to get to. This one takes me about 15 minutes to get here, and then I probably got another 10 or 15 minute drive across the lake to get to my spot.
OG says just found out why is causing my back pain.
You were playing the trumpet again.
Retro asks, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
No idea. Belver, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
No idea. You was close, fam. OG says I have 3 vertebrae not in position. Pick in Discord.
I haven't even had time to look at Discord today. We were running like crazy. Oh yeah. That's minty.
Retro says that vertebra is more crooked than my salesman on the lot at Ogburnout. Barracan says howdy.
Duty. Lazy gamer, what's happening? See, because I can't believe I did that to all the minnows. Oh, that's just over $10 for the minnows I ruined. Actually, probably more than that. Well, at least we got one down the hole. See how I'm feeling tonight after I end the stream. Maybe I'll just jack this up and haul it out of here yet tonight.
Trademark patent filed best $478 I spend this year lol.
Oh, good grief. I'm kind of in a conundrum. I know there's fish here. We see them on the underwater camera, but I'm just not getting a lot of action, and I don't know that I'm going to get any action anywhere else either. I've had my most consistent action here.
O'Hays says might need to try a jig.
Been trying. As soon as you start running them down there, they take off. Seems like the minnow and the rattle reels are the way to go around here, or on a dead stick with the finicky fooler.
Retro asks change up the bait you reckon?
We're kind of the fish that are here are hitting on fathead minnows. That's what they're hitting on. They're not hitting on shiners, suckers, rosies. None of that. They're hitting on the biggest fathead minnow you could put on. I'm just not quite sure what to do. I need to find the bag.
OG asks have you tried a dinner bell with a minnow head on it?
They won't touch it. You try to move anything under the water, they take off. They scurry.
O'Hays says hard to resist a juicy, succulent, moist, tasty, gooey night crawler.
I've about thrown the tackle box at them here, and with very little success. But that's the way it's been all year. Did I borrow somebody my charger? I think I did.
Retro says can't wait to see some summertime fishing.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Where in the world did I put that now? How do you lose things in an 8x12 fish house? Like, this fish house has all these abysses that I don't know anything about. Where's my little flashlight? Nope. I threw it in the truck on accident. Don't see me doing that. Cord. Oh, I bet it's under here. Nope, not there either. Sam Hades, did I put that now? Oh yeah. Calm down and think. Good possibility it's in the truck. I don't know why, because I wouldn't have stuck it in there, especially when I use it here. Check up here, curve board, generator oil.
OG asks, what did you lose?
My mind. My auger charger. I don't know if I lost it or if I stuck it in the truck or. This fish house has a funny way of grabbing things. It's like my little flashlight has now disappeared too, one of them. There's this one.
To Laserbeam says they are pretty big, hard to overlook.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to go look in the truck. You guys watch the rabbit reel. One of y'all got a Minnesota fishing license, right? In case the DNR lady walks in. Just never know. You can't be a true fisherman unless you got an ice fishing hat. I'm just telling you. So when you see them guys out on the lube tube talk about how they an ice fisherman and they ain't got a real ice fishing hat, you know, the kind with the animal furs, they're not real ice fishermen. They're just faking.
Daddy Shark says it's not that cold out.
Do you even fish, bro? Bro, do you even fish? Bro.
Loki Fishing says howdy Ron and chat.
What's happening? I'll be right back.
Retro says bro we hit 62 today. Daddy Shark says I go out in shorts. Loki Fishing says Greg to the Greg. Retro yells slam the fucking door again. OG says at Chad R 1971 same here bud, year round. Loki Fishing says at Gregular TV you know, just crying about ice. At Radler TNU. Jammer MN says can't wait to get back out and fish Friday. Loki Fishing says at Radler TN maybe. Daddy Shark says I'm not always in shorts but I've been going out to have smoke in shorts all night and most days. Big Daddy yells Loki fishing.
Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God.
It was in the truck. I stuck it in a bag because I really don't use it that often. I literally charge this battery like 3 or 4 times a year tops. Wow, this year twice already because I've been moving around so much.
Jammer MN just cheered 200 bits.
The bacon. The bacon.
You guys sure do know how to make a fat kid feel good. Bacon bitties.
Loki Fishing says choo choo.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Big Daddy yells Og Burnout just cheered 76 bits.
Got him! Got him!
OG asks, you know that person Retro?
Alright.
Or Loki, I mean. Retro says at OG Burnout, no sir.
Turn that on so I can see the chat.
Big Daddy yells Mike 39,571.
Catch me if you can.
Thank you for the biddies. Wait for the TV to fire up so I can actually keep track of chat. I think the muffler is going bad on my generator. That dude is loud.
We strive to do more, see more, be more with the Great Courses Signature Collection. History, science, philosophy.
Loki Fishing says so. Folks call each other jack off in my chat as a regular thing. Well, I call all of them that. Just know it's meant with love. Radler TN says just to clarify me and him call each other that, not a troll LMAOO. OG says okay. He is unbanned. Jammer MN asks what's your go-to for cooking meals in the ice shack.
I don't know, we got a problem with the generator though. We gotta get to it before it won't start again. We're losing it.
Loki Fishing says thanks at Ogburnout. Retro yells slam the damn door again. OG yells Starlink going down. Stand by y'all. Radler TN says thanks at Ogburnout. Loki Fishing says at Radler TN is an awesome dude.
I am on one today. I should just pack up and go home. Been a long day today. I worked 12 hours today. Ran out here.
Barrican asks which TTS is this?
It's the one I always use. So in all my hurry to try and get the fish house set up tonight,
Loki Fishing says Ron, I never got an email.
an email.
Barrican says sounds different.
So
Retro says hell yeah, it's been a long day. Should have seen me removing cylinder 4 plug in a 5.4 Trident today.
I tried.
Oh
watching-
Hayes says sounds the same to me.
I was on the same farm site, so usually when I do that, I try to turn Twitch on, but we've got absolutely no reception. None.
OG says it's the same TTS Barrican. He is running TTS on his streaming phone.
So let me give you all a word of advice from.
Radler TN says at Retro's Chop Shop, did it break?
Let me give you all a word of advice from Ron Cleveland here. When you have an extension tag that you are running, on
Big
your
Daddy
generator-
yells C-Boy SSS.
Rub some bacon on it. I have the extension tank upside down on the table out there. The fact that it ran that long, I'm impressed.
Retro says at Radler TN no sir. Had to use a jack handle cheater pipe to crack is loose. Damn thing stripped but Lucily last attempt she come on out. Oh Hayes says ya bonehead.
Oh, I've been on one. Got my truck back from the fab shop, and there's a whole bunch of stuff wrong with it, so I had to wash it tonight. So I can go in first thing in the morning so the fab guy can look at it and see what is all jacked up in it, because there's a bunch jacked up in it. But I will be the one bringing it in tomorrow. And then I have to go down by Mankato Thursday and bring a truck down there. I have to bring a truck down there and sit down there for 5 to 6 hours while a snowplow gets installed. Trust me, it's mint. And then, checking the Starlink map, this is actually not a very good spot to be using Starlink at all. But it's been working, so we'll go with it. And then we'll turn this dude down. Wow. I need to shave, boy. It's getting a little thick up there. You know, when I initially started out, all this extra stuff like the air fryer, the pizzazz, all that stuff was supposed to be in the expedition.
Loki Fishing says is there a shortage of anti-Cs?
Must be.
Oh Hayes says, do you like being bald?
No, it's too much work.
Retro says bald.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Bald.
I'm kind of in a conundrum. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. If we catch a fish on that one janky ass minnow that I got down the hole, we'll stay here. I don't care if it's a little dink, whatever it is. As long as we catch a fish and that janky old minnow over there. Then tomorrow night I'll come out here and I'll clean a bunch of stuff out of the fish house. I'll make a couple trips back and forth to the house, get some of this stuff out of here.
You will catch 2 fish on 1 minnow.
God willing and the creek don't rise. Now I'm tired. Now I'm just sitting here. You know, after you've been go all day and you finally just sit down and your body's just like, oh, nene time. That's the only tough part about my schedule. You know, but now like the rest of the week, there isn't a whole lot to do. Like I said, Thursday I gotta go down by Mankato. Wow, Starlink, what are you doing to me? That's horrible. Let me guess, the ice just shifted enough to throw my Starlink out of whack again. No, at some point.
Oh Hayes says, if you want to eat something in Mankato, I recommend the Mexican spot inside the mall. Dash says evening all, drive lurk. Loki Fishing says that 0 on the fish counter is something I can relate to.
All the time, man. All the time. It's just unbelievable. This year has just been horrible. Usually by now we've got some pretty decent amount of snow. It's like last year we couldn't get good ice to go fishing on. Now this year we can't get any snow to go on top of the ice. I mean, I like to get a good...
Baked Helen says hello Ron and everyone.
Oh, Helen. Like, I like to get, 12, 16 inches of
Loki
good fish
Fishing
there.
says Greg needs to teach us how to fish.
Does Greg even fish anymore? Oh, yeah, he just did this weekend. He's going nuts on his keyboard right now. What did he say? I'll learn him a thing or 12. Overall wearing son of a tweezer.
Shots fired.
Oh.
Big Daddy yelled at
Welcome
Loki
to my
Fishing
house.
just gave his regular TV a subscription.
Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. This is what we
Regular TV
pray for.
says haha, thanks man.
And this is God's plan. This is God.
Loki, thank you for the gift sub. I wonder why that sub thing doesn't reset automatically.
Loki Fishing says at regular TV.
I received a couple of messages about...
Retro says damn right this is God's land.
I received a couple of messages about my content creations. I said, well, that would help if I actually created content.
To Laserbeam says if that box doesn't show up tomorrow let me know so I can check the tracking.
10-4. So, apparently, laying here on your couch in your fish house in the middle of a frozen lake with the rattle reels down watching TV is not acceptable to content creators. I mean, how did this guy even get a partner badge? I mean, look at this stuff, man. He just lays here
Loki
every day.
Fishing asks wait, why not?
I don't know.
Oh Hayes says phenomenal content.
I mean, how many other people are doing this in the middle of a frozen lake right now? Laying on a couch, talking
OG
to their
says
family.
so. Change to I'm only sleeping. Jim Maui says looks fine to me.
Right, but think about this, right?
Radler TN says what? But people can do sleep streams.
Right.
Oh Hayes says nothing else I'd rather watch than a big guy laying on the couch watching TV.
But I'm
Jammer
talking to
MN says you have 50 more viewers than most people haha.
you. But think about it. So I'm laying here and I'm talking to you. We're fishing. You can see the rattle reel. The line is in.
Retro asks, think if I laid down under the hood I would get the same messages?
Maybe.
Loki Fishing says I mean, some feed would increase viewers. Just saying.
My sockings for the day. I do buy some pretty nice socks. Usually they're Brownings or like a Red Wing work socks or, you know.
Retro says I am only here for the bald head.
I mean, think about this. I'm laying on a couch. I've had a really bad day so far today. And now I'm talking to you all about my problems. This is like psychology, right? People pay big money for this. People pay huge money to lay on a couch and tell somebody their problems for the day. Right? You guys are like psychologists and didn't even know it. Think about that. Seriously, I'm laying on the couch telling you all my problems. I killed, probably $12 to $15 worth of minnows. I got one minnow down on the line. I couldn't find my charger. My truck that
Oh Hayes says you're welcome.
my-
I'll send the invoice.
Oh, please do.
Loki Fishing says we see the problem. It's that fish counter.
Yeah. That's
Baked
what-
Helen says my bill is in the mail. LMAO. Retro yells Musk, quit messing with the star linkage.
See, I spent $165 a month. I'm spending on the Starlink, and this is what it's doing to me. Seriously, come on, Elon, get your shit together. $165 a month, and this is what Elon's doing to me. Elon. Hold on, let me get him on the phone.
Loki Fishing says he's too busy telling government employees to go to the office. Barracan says Elon's busy closing down the USAID department. Retro says he is a musky feller.
Well, I mean... Number one, honey badger, how you been? Let me see something here. Let me learn something here. Ooh. I'm getting 4G LTE right here. Like all of a sudden, like there was no signal here at all. Uh-oh, time to try something. Friggles, what's happening? I don't know what this is going to do to the stream, but we're going to find out.
Barracan says I have a free sub from Twitch to give away. If only Jake was here. OG says be ready, Barracan. Phone call inbound. Loki Fishing says oh, he's touching us.
Is it working?
Retro says touch D's.
Can't touch your imagination.
OG asks, is what working? Loki Fishing says gently.
Okay. Now let me do something here. Let me get on the old. Sometimes I do this and it works. Sometimes I do it and it doesn't.
OG says laggy video. Pixelation when movement is seen.
Yeah, we might have to move legs. This is the worst signal I've ever gotten here.
Loki Fishing says at Frigels HD, don't do it. There is ice at the ramp. OG asks, did you reconnect to Starlink? Loki Fishing says low bitrate warning showing, but vid is good here.
I'm rebooting Starlink to see what happens. Sometimes I reboot it and all of a sudden it'll pop up with an update. I send in a ticket every time that I start getting piss poor signals, so maybe they might hone in on my little Starlink over here and say, hey, filler. Laserbeam is sending me a pure sine wave power inverter that I will use specifically for running Starlink alone.
At Frigels HD didn't work out for me today. Don't listen to me. Radler TN says at Loki Fishing, yup, you got skunked. Loki Fishing yells at Radler TNU, I didn't get out.
Okay. Now.
Regular TV says you were out on the ramp. Counts as a skunk.
But did he have a
Radler
fishing
TN says at regular TV.
pole? But did he have a fishing pole? Did he have a fishing pole in his hand? That's what I want to know.
Regular TV says the whole boat.
Ooh.
Radler TN says Chad was trying to get him to get one, but the boat was full of M.
Loki, what do you got going on over there, man? It sounds like a whole lot of conspiracy against you.
Loki Fishing says for Ron. So I took the boat to the ramp, only to find it was iced.
Ah. Okay.
Retro asks at OG Burnout, did I not block that term?
Okay. I think I may have her. I think. Do not quote me on this.
Ah, gotcha.
Do not quote me on this. May or may not. I'm learning a few tricks with the old Starlink. Not that it's going to work every time, but it does work. It has the last couple of times I've done it. We'll see for how long. So we got about another hour to catch fish. Okay, let's do a little fair advantage here.
Slow as shit, says Test.
Well, we seem to be stable.
O'Hays says rename Ron Cleveland to Skunk Master.
What, I fixed the Starlink and now nobody wants to talk? Jeez. Keep it up. I'm going to be watching Heartland here on the TV, full volume.
Loki Fishing says mood lighting. Chicka chicka bow wow.
Oh, we get a whole
OG asks okay. So what did you do?
Oh, you're asking entirely too many questions for a guy who has no fucking clue. What I did is rebooted the Starlink. I didn't reboot the router, I rebooted the Starlink. They're in the lake underneath me. Be Wizzy. They're all underneath they're underneath the ice here somewhere. I just don't know where. But if you'd like to donate, like, I don't know.
Loki Fishing says Greg caught them all. Regular TV says feels dank man. Radler TN says when are you planning to leave the tiny house? Jammer MN asks what's your PB from this season? For all species?
So far, a 13-inch crappie, a 26-inch northern pike, a
Barracan says lol.
22-inch walleye, 13-inch perch, and I think that's it. I don't think I caught a largemouth yet this year, or a smallmouth. There you go. Now y'all want some fancy shit?
Fish Counter says your subscription has expired. Please log into your dashboard for more information. Jammer MN says not bad at all. O'Hays says dang free trial over. OG says WTF Barracan. Barracan says pay up bitch. OG says I ain't paying $10 for that. Retro says WTF.
Mitch, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
OG says I might be interested in free 99. Free 99.
Mood lighting. I'm feeling blue, blue, blue. Kind of makes everything glow. I think we'll do this for the night.
O'Hays says, where's the pic of the 15-pounder?
Exclamation point PB.
OG says it was supposed to be 15 ounce. Barracan has yet to delete that one. O'Hays says 0 ounces, man.
Definitely getting colder out. My ear is ringing really bad. Yeah, we got like a dusting last night. Then, of course, right with the dusting, we got 20 plus mile an hour winds, so we couldn't even keep the dusting on the lake.
OG says all I know is that this might be the second year straight that I haven't had to move snow.
Oh no, we're gonna get blasted yet this year. Count on that. We're gonna get blasted yet.
true, we have to make is past the MN State boys basketball tournament.
Kind of looks like night vision, don't it? Really like to build another bed in here, so I got a place to sleep on the weekends, but mattresses are not cheap.
Billy says all I know is I was driving and heard something about Heartland. Do not even think about it.
What do you mean? Well, Billy, I killed off about $12 to $15 worth of minnows. Let's see.
Barrican says there it's fixed, you lazy bastards. OG asks is it? Billy says WTF.
I forgot to plug the aerator in last night before I left.
OG says woot subscription yenude. Billy says yikes. OG says renewed.
Holy shit.
I can't type tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to afford another jackknife sofa this year. Ouch. They know what they're getting for these dudes.
Barrican says I had to go buy a few bottles of my Fav bourbon today. Loki Fishing yells, let's go.
Let's see. So I put this cot.
OG says queen size with memory foam on Amazon for $269.
Where the hell am I going to put a queen size in here?
Barracan says in your ass I guess lol. Loki Fishing says did you call Ron a queen?
Welcome to my
Big Daddy
house.
yells Mercy SRS just subscribe for 2 months in a row.
This is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God.
Loki Fishing says IKEA has some good ones.
IKEA? The closest IKEA is like 2 hours away from me. Okay, let's go to IKEA.
Barracan says get a Temu 1. Made in China. Extra 10% price tag. OG says not everything on Temu is made in China. Barracan. Barracan says bullshit. OG says my 12V fridge for the van was made in California. Barracan says China with a longer name.
No, I actually ordered a cot off of Temu. Let's just say it wasn't a very good experience. It's supposed to be a large adult cot.
OG says I have learned that if it says local warehouse, that means it's a product made in the USA. Loki Fishing says look for the BALKARP on IKEA. Billy says I have learned if it says Temu, run away.
What do you mean? This fish house got a 600 amp hours based on Temu.
Dash says I've got lots of good stuff from Temu. OG says at Weathercop, I remodeled my kitchen with Temu products. Loki Fishing says Temu is hit and miss. Retro says Temu and AliExpress here. Spent many hundred with both with success. OG says I think we need to proceed with Team Temu. Or at least try to. Retro says carrot. All my electric Diog tools I use on stream are Temu lols. OG says carrot LMAO.
Batting zeros.
Barracan says Billy, check your DMS. LMAO. O'Hays says forgot what a fish looks like at this point, Ron. Sheesh.
Well, start streaming and go catch some so we can see what they look like.
OG says careful, O'Hays. Don't poke the bear. O'Hays says oh. OG says night vision. Loki Fishing says I put many a drunk friend on that ball carp from IKEA. No complaints.
I don't know what I'm going to do for a bed in here yet.
Retro says at MadDA9 I dig you.
Matt, what's happening? Problem is, this jackknife couch that I have is wore out. I can't sleep on it anymore.
At Ron Cleveland, how many fart that couch have in it?
Lots. Lots. Numerous fart fluffings. How do you think it lasted so long?
O'Hays says WTF is that Indian Steve Harvey. Loki Fishing says it's basically an inflatable at this point. OG says at Vitor Vizi I think that has to be the dumbest song I have ever heard. Retro says Buaha. At O'Hays Taliban Steve Harvey. O'Hays says haha.
Yeah, I don't know what to do in here.
Retro says at MadDA9. Looks cozy AF in there, boy.
Yeah, but the couch is shot, and I can't sleep in here anymore because the bars start jamming me right in the rib cage and in my hip. If I slide down so my hip's not in the bar, then my rib cage is in the bars. Can't win for losing. That right there pisses me off. I don't know what to do. Lay here. Put my feet up. We got 22 minutes to catch a fish, or I'm moving lakes. In all fairness, the barometric pressure's gone through the roof, though. If I fall asleep, don't worry about it. I could take a nap right now, even with the bar on my side. There's your feet. Low bit rate. Wow, what a scuff ass stream.
OG says 210 bits ready. There yet? This is really comfortable, even though I got a bar running right at my rib cage. O'Hays says, is it gonna be a long one at work tomorrow?
It shouldn't be. Don't really have a whole lot to do.
Dash says, going into Chew. Have a great night, everyone.
You too, brother.
O'Hays says, night G. Billy says, night Dash. I don't know, what do you guys think we should do? Talk to me. I'll listen. Hurry up before I fall asleep. Like right now, I just want to throw my blanket over me and go to night-night. Barrican asks, in what sense?
Well, I mean, should we move lakes? Should we ride this out? What
Billy
do we do?
says, pack up tonight, move New Lake.
You can't get plywood underneath this. The cushion fabric stitched around it.
Barrican says, New Lake, this one is dead.
They're all dead. No. I have a brain trust cookie. Chocolate latte chip. Alright, I gotta sit up.
OG asks, Quick Trip cookies?
Nope. These are from the New London Bakery.
Billy says after that, Cookie, stand up, start picking up inside shack, start truck, hook up, pull home. When you get home from work tomorrow, off to the closer lake. OG says I think we need to turn of the fish finder so we can get our hopes up while we actively jig a fishing rod. Turn on.
You can't jig a fishing rod on this lake. It scares them away even worse.
Cat Claus says here fishy, here fishy. Coffee does sound good right now. Problem is I gotta be to work early in the morning. Well, I'm not moving the fish house tonight, boy. That wind out there is just ripping. Yeah. Oh. I do have a plan first. Take care of that. Some stuff froze over. So far. Retro says stir that shitter pot real nice like.
Bust out the old FL8. I use this in a hot minute. Flashes. Guess it's probably that one there.
In real life says, hey big dog, did you see the Discord group I started?
I did.
What's your thoughts?
Still thinking about it. Trying to figure out if it's going to be bust out a gold Tika flash. I kind of just glanced at it. I don't know, we'll have to see where I'm at budget wise. I've been spent a lot of money already this winter. Kind of why I wasn't going to go.
Retro says bacon cheese fries are the tits homes.
And
I ate M.
bird here. I have to put this one away.
Daddy Papa says good evening, brother. Retro asks at Ron Cleveland, you get DoorDash out on the ice?
No. Not on this lake. Some of the lakes I do. Or at least to the boat landing I could get it. I could maybe get it here, but I've never tried here. But we do have a couple of lakes where they'll meet you on shore. One of the local pizza delivery guys will come right out on the lake. He's an ice fisherman, so he don't care. He'll come right out on the lake to you.
At Matt DA9, you break that sled yet? It was awesome to have the shop door open today. 65 Mang. You'll have that on them big gerbs. I am a beauty. Ron's bald-ass head is a beaut.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Big Daddy Yells Retro's Chop Shop just gifted Matt DA9 a subscription.
Well, like it. And our sound alerts have gone delayed again. I'm guessing it's because all the internet cutting in and out.
Matt DA9 says stop that. Retro says broke ass MFER. Barracan says ah Jesus Retro. Matt DA9 says I owe you a bunch. Matt DA9 yells at Retro's Chop Shop thanks for the gift sub. Barracan says now we gotta listen to Matt talk. Matt DA9 says you know that solo income. Had to get my front teeth fixed too. Exactly. Retro says yes sir. Matt DA9 says at E1 Ectric Dreams. Retro says at E1 Ectric Dreams you ain't wrong brethren. Matt DA9 says at Retro's Chop Shop.
Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God.
Retro yells this is God's land.
JP Cypher, what's up, brother? Give that man a shout out, please. A veteran of this country, great streamer. Make sure y'all check him out when you get a chance.
I do good?
Perfect. Nah, dude. Yeah. I got nothing on you. Promise you that. I can't even catch fish. Good at killing minnows, though. Good at killing minnows.
Jim Maui asks, why aren't you using the Humminbird?
Oh, sometimes good to just break out the old school equipment once in a while. I'd like to get that new FLX 38, but gotta get some mutton chops. Bro, I got such bad mutton chops they go all the way down past my chin. I mean, what more do you want? Nonetheless, make sure y'all give that JP Cypher a follow. Not only is he a brother of mine, but he also served this country. He's a veteran of this country. Oh, I'm good, man. I worked 12 hours today, and then I went home, grabbed a quick...
Mad DA9 says done.
Thank you. Went home, grabbed a quick bite to eat, and come out here. And it looks like I'm going to have to get off here pretty soon.
OG says Barracan, I can't edit the Soundbits page on the website. Barracan asks why not. OG says new sound alert has been made. 96 bits, fish call.
Give it about another 15 minutes and I'm calling it a night.
Probably cause I'm a mongoloid and can't remember how.
Nope, just me overreacting.
Sound bit test. Retro says gonna step out for a cig, watch my post. Big Daddy yells Og burnout just cheered 96 bits. OG says damn it. Matt DA9 says at Retro's Chop Shop. Dash says Subway Supper Club for the win.
Is that even a real thing still?
Pepperoni Dipper isn't too bad. Matt DA9 says sounds nummy. OG asks, are sound alerts turned on, sir?
Yeah.
Matt DA9 says at JP Cypher buy at Jape Cypher.
Absolutely, brother. You got my phone number, give me a holler. It ain't changed. TTS is working. Sound alert should be working.
Yee. OG says that turned out very good. To Laserbeam says good luck dude. Time for some shut-eye here.
Yeah, I'm about 8 minutes from calling it.
MadDA9 says getting old sucks big time. I just threw my back out because the toaster startled me. To Laserbeam says you'll have to let me know if that inverter works.
Yeah, I'll probably get it hooked up this weekend. Because I'm going to have to take I got to hook it up underneath the jackknife couch.
Retro asks at MadDA9 Sparky through shit out EH.
I've marked a couple of fish, just they're not interested in what I'm jigging. I got to figure something out here. I've got a bunch of the fishing rods. I need to get lined out with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to stay here and try this out a while.
Barrican says at MadDA9 you call your wife a toaster? Mind if I put my bread in her? Oh Hayes says naughty naughty. OG says at Madda9, I went to the DR today. My lower 4 lumbar are way out of alignment, constant pain.
one down there lurking. But I just can't figure out what he wants to hit on. Normally it's minnows. That gold blade with a big old minnow on there. I'll have to get some minnows. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow night. We'll see.
Why did that read out loud? Barracan says go to a rug and tug og. Get a deep tissue and a happy ending.
It'd be really cool if I could figure out how to jig some of these out of here.
Loki Fishing says I ruptured my L4-L5 disc long ago. Discectomy fixed me. Mad DA9 says at Barracan sorry, she only toasts gourmet, cheap bread won't make the cut. Dash says chiropractors and dentists are the best doctors in the world when you need them.
Yeah, my chiropractor lined shit up quick.
Mad DA9 says at OG burnout ouch. Retro says cheap bread D's. Mad DA9 says nuts. OG says I did it ice fishing.
I dislocated 3 ribs and my chiropractor had me up and going in 3 days. I couldn't hardly breathe. My back's always been messed up because I was too young and dumb and stupid to realize that you only have one back.
Retro says I want to do ice fishing in an igloo. Barracan asks Mad DA9, do you know about the mind goblins? Mad DA9 says I don't play. Yes, I know. OG says I am going to try to get into a chiropractor tomorrow. Retro says y'all wild AF.
Now I'm on a mission. I want to figure out how to jig this fish in.
Barracan says Matt DA9 is more of a I-lady type of guy the first see. Loki Fishing says fish wants bacon. O'Hays says might need to bust out a spear and force M out. Barracan says you should try that. Throw a hunk of bacon on the hook lol. Loki Fishing says carrot. Mad DA9 says bacon for Ron's belly.
so I don't want to take them out. Demon down there. They're going to react to a demon.
Loki Fishing says, how deep is it here?
About 33 feet.
They don't eat.
You do, you just gotta figure out what's tickling their fancy. hello, Wally. Oh, you gulleted that one, didn't ya?
Oh Hayes says bout goddamn time. Mad DA9 says very nice sir. Barracan says holy fish sticks. Mad DA9 says GG.
Where is...
Billy says now we are cooking. Oh Hayes says yummy.
You gotta open up, dude. Oh, he gulleted that one. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe. Get that.
You're holding a fish. IVA my believe my eyes.
Don't tell anybody. They'll actually think I do that shit around here. You know, it's the funny part about social media. I've gone out and I've caught 100 fish in a day, and it don't matter.
Mad DA9 says asterisk asterisk asterisk.
Come on, buddy. It's right there. I can see it. I just need you to open your jaw a little bit.
Billy says we all know that we must give you shit. Retro says hell yeah dude. Mad DA9 says beauty. Swallowed it.
No, he's got teeth. Figure out where my forceps are. I hate using them, but
Billy says Barber I think you will let it go.
if I can safely retrieve the hook out of him, I will let him go. Otherwise, he's going to join the rest of them in the freezer. Well, don't do no good if you can keep fighting me.
Retro says damn it Elon, quit messing with the star linkage.
He's got it gulleted. We're gonna let him go.
Hold her or still damn it boy. Mad DA9 says he turned on the service for phones. Big Daddy says Mad DA9 created a clip. URL.
So,
Mad DA9 says eating all the bandwidth.
yeah, we're gonna just measure you out here real quick, Bubba.
Loki Fishing yells let's go.
15. £1 2 ounces. 15 inches, £1 2 ounces. Good fish, perfect eater, but we're just gonna let him do his thing.
Barracan says try adding the clip og. Loki Fishing says at sniping Barber F.
So, what y'all just watched me do is he had the hook in his gullet. That fish, 9.5 times out of 10, will discharge that hook out of his gullet within 7 to 10 days if you let him go.
Fish counter says fish was added. View at URL. Radler TN says at Sniping Barber F. Mad DA9 says that was exciting. Retro says you pay the fish counter trial.
So, it's the right thing to do when it comes to, I mean, those hooks aren't cheap. They're legitimately about $5 a piece. The ones that I just...
Barrican says at Retro's
What?
Chop Shop, nah, I know a guy who can get us backstage passes.
So those hooks are about $4 or $5 a piece. The ones that I'm using. The big thing is you know, that fish is going to live to hit another day. If I was in the mood to fillet him, I'd definitely added him to the freezer. But heck, oh. Right now, we got to rig up another line. I'm gonna have to get some more of these speed clips because I think I'm out. Yeah, don't kill a fish trying to yank a hook out of its mouth.
Loki Fishing says at Sniping Barber F, I've never had to do that. I don't hook fish.
Rover Wife says hello. I came in just in time to see the release.
Yeah. If you're not gonna fillet him, don't just tear the hook out of him. I moved the hook a little bit. He started bleeding. It was time to send him down the hole. Within anywhere from 3 to 10 days, they will discharge that hook. If I was gonna keep him,
Loki Fishing
eat
says
him,
at Sniping Barber F, right?
if it was a fish I was gonna keep and I was gonna eat, it'd be a different story. But I'm not. So.
Mad DA9 says head would have come off if kept to retrieve hook.
Yeah. But
Loki Fishing asks I missed the catch. Gill hooked?
gullet. Now I could have got it out of his gill, but he had it in his gullet.
Mad DA9 says clip above.
When I turned the hook, he started bleeding, so I just cut the hook off in his mouth.
Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Because it's literally it's the right thing to do. Period. If you're not going to keep it, don't.
Loki Fishing says thanks, Matt.
That drives me nuts.
Retro says take the head off and cook that some bish.
I don't have time tonight, honestly.
Mad DA9 says yeah, you did right.
I'm out of them bigger ones. I got one left. I have to go online and see if I can order some. I I got
He
one
is
more
16
minute.
minutes past already.
Well, we're strapped up and ready to go for the next adventure. I'm gonna have to get more minnows. Oh, I gotta pee something fierce though first.
Retro yells, damn, it was just getting hot.
Well, I mean, if Retro
Matt
Chop Shop
DA9
wants to
says
sponsor me-
carrot.
If you want to sponsor me for about $6,000 a month, I mean, I come out here and fish every day. I get on some fish. We go do a fishing trip somewheres. Catch about 50 walleyes in a session. We could do that. Alright. Finish cleaning up. The reason I'm putting this back down the hole is to keep the line straight.
O'Hays says a fish on Ron's stream. What a rarity. Glad I was here to witness it. Matt DA9 says it'll keep you in mind when I hit the lottery.
So that one's set up for next time. What about you? You got any action going on down there? Because he came right across here, and he was checking this one out, and then he shot off. And then I happened to look over and see the line moving over there. So put a sinker on this. Every time they get near this one, the minnow swims off on them. But I really gotta call it a night. Way past my bedtime already. Get some more minnows tomorrow. Vexlar. Gotta fire her up every once in a while. They're probably one of the most loyal fish finders out there. A lot of people don't like them because they're noisy. not. They're not quite up to par with the new stuff, but they are loyal. My last one went 21 years. Do I got a mod that can send me a raid? Please.
Barracan says, yeah, I got a place.
Send it, please.
Big Daddy yells Jimaui won, just cheered 3,000 bits. Matt BJ9 says night all. Loki Fishing says oh snap.
Oh yeah, thank you.
OG yells Jim. Barracan says RDY.
Go ahead and send it. Thank you, everybody. Jamawi, thank you for the bits.
Loki Fishing yells let's go.